In 2019, we were talking about embracing the hackers. We were talking about let's do more bug bounties in Switzerland. And ever since, we have seen a big movement. And at the forefront of the bug bounty movement in Switzerland is apparently our gold sponsor, Big Bug Bounty Switzerland, with Sandro Nafzger as his CEO. And he'd like to address you about all their plans beyond bug bounty, because bug bounty is only a stepping stone for the digital trust that comes out of the bug bounty. Please welcome Sandro Nafzger.
Thank you very much, Christian. Hi, everybody. It's really great to be back at Cyberstorm, and it's an honor to talk in front of so many talented and dedicated people. We all have something in common. We all contribute to a more secure digital life. For many of us, this is much more than just a job. It's our passion, and we love the daily challenge that comes with it. In theory, life is simple. In theory, most of us know what it needs to make our information systems secure. In reality, life can get complicated, overwhelmingly busy, and messy sometimes. As a result, bugs are just everywhere. Vulnerabilities are the breeding ground of cyber attacks, yet many of them remain unknown. Finding and fixing vulnerability needs collaboration between many actors like researchers, authorities, engineers, critical infrastructure, etc. Vulnerability collaboration is complex, it's hard, due to fragmented processes, fragmented tooling, with many media breaks as a consequence. So how do we approach that? Bug bounty is definitely a good start. Bug bounty are very effective in finding vulnerabilities. Often, believe it or not, is a bug bounty program the first time an organization gets a vulnerability management process in place that actually works when receiving bugs on a daily basis from external resources. So bug bounty programs are in its DNA all about collaboration with the community of researchers, but also internally. We are at Bug Bounty Switzerland are very good in helping organizations to build a community around their organization and around their product, a community of very dedicated researchers that help them to make their products more secure and establish trust. Having a bug bounty program, having a vulnerability management that you put out there that actually works is a big commitment, but it's also a big trust factor. I saw that you're here, Serge. Maybe you remember, last year here on stage, we launched the private bug bounty program of Proton. You know, some of you might wonder, why does a company like Proton need the help of a small startup like Bug Bounty Switzerland? To just get on a bug bounty platform and to launch a program is easy. No question about that. What is harder is to manage the program and keeping it effective over a period of time. Engaging with the community, treating them in a way that they're getting motivated and really stick to what they do, so you really get those vulnerabilities, those sophisticated findings in that you're aiming for. But then you need to be able to deal with them, to get them fixed. And that's the hard part. Especially if you're not a tech company. A bug bounty program, if you look at it holistically, can get quite overwhelming. In fact, 90% of all companies are not able to start a bug bounty program on their own. And please make a picture of this. This is really a key message that we want to place today. A bug bounty program is so much more than just getting on a platform. What hinders many companies in really being successful on their bug bounty journey and why they need some external help most of the times is because there's a lack of skills internally, or they're missing experience, or maybe even both. Especially for SMEs in Switzerland, they have very little resources often, or not at all the organizational structures needed. It could also be a cultural problem from a mindset standpoint. There could be something that's hindering to get an effective program. We are here to make bug bounty programs accessible, mainly for Switzerland. And that's why we have developed a holistic approach to it. In fact, that is what makes us unique worldwide. We are making bug bounty programs accessible for all organizations, no matter their size and maturity. For an effective bug bounty program, you need a whole ecosystem around it. Every successful bug bounty program consists of a perfectly aligned mix between those three elements. Again, a bug bounty platform is not enough. You need to get involved teams enabled. You need to set the tone for the internal and also the external communication right. And you somehow need to manage to become a truly agile organization that has a strong learning culture. And then when it comes to the actual platform, a platform should do more than just help you get bugs in. It should help you to collaborate in order to get your vulnerabilities fixed, to deliver actionable insights so people in your organization can really prosper and learn. And then definitely it should get some insights and some intelligence. And then when you have all this stuff in place, it gets to the operations. What we figured, most companies, they don't want to build an organization around their bug bounty and vulnerability program. They prefer to have somebody that manages that for them. They want to have somebody that supports them in building and maintaining the community. And then, of course, last but not least, there's validating, triaging, and fixing all the vulnerabilities that come in. Switzerland needs a holistic approach of a whole ecosystem to bring its vulnerability management to the next level. In fact, bug bounty programs have only gained traction in Switzerland since we have introduced our holistic approach to the Swiss market. I said it before, finding but also fixing vulnerabilities needs collaboration, needs a new type of collaboration within your organization over different hierarchy levels, but also beyond your organization. So quick, there are other organizations or sub-organizations, authority, critical infrastructure involved. And it's really key, and not just for finding, but also to remediating them, to really collaborate. Would it not be nice if you could work together with all those instances, frictionless, in the most efficient way possible? If everything would be completely transparent for everybody, so you could really progress and see what's going on in your organization over all hierarchy levels and beyond organizational borders. How cool would it be if all those involved parties, if their progress would be automatically tracked in one centralized platform? That's exactly why we have built our SaaS platform. That is much more than just another bug bounty platform. I put a screen here for everybody who has not seen it yet. Vulnerability collaboration is really at the heart of it. Christian said it, we do bug bounty, but we're up to so much more. It's really about vulnerability collaboration. It's about getting a central overview of your vulnerabilities and processes, to allow decentralized processing and remediating of vulnerabilities. We really aim for a perfect mapping of team structures and organizational units. And of course, a platform like that needs to be seamlessly integrated into existing tooling. Something that's really important for us is that we promote real actionability in Switzerland. It's a top-notch collaboration platform that helps you source your next security test with the best talent available worldwide or in Switzerland, and then also helps you to get the discovered vulnerabilities fixed. 6 months ago, we have started implementing the first ecosystem features, and that has really accelerated the growth of our platform. So the ecosystem is there, and the platform really becomes the access hub to that ecosystem, which is gaining tremendous traction. Something else I want to share with you is our approach about actionable insights. We all know fancy dashboards, but what we are building is a very intelligent reporting that delivers actionable results for every user according to his role. Our goal is to put all our experience from thousands of bug bounty programs into intelligence that works for you and that enables and empowers your organization. Imagine you log into a platform and it tells you the 3 most important actions that need to be taken in order to make your initiative more impactful, to maximize the return on investment. Concrete recommendations for actions through actionable insights. That's what we're trying to build here. A couple of examples. Imagine you're not just able to work together with all those involved parties, but you actually are able to track the progress and the quality of the work done. And more, you get actionable insights, recommendation how you could improve the collaboration. Well, we have many CISOs here today. Imagine you're a CISO, your organization is running dirty programs. You don't want to be bothered by those hundreds of vulnerabilities coming in. You should only be notified about the 3 concrete actions that you need to take so your portfolio stays on track. Imagine if you could have a look at all the processes and get recommendations how to work more efficient together. Question we often get asked, but how do we manage to stay in budget with a bug bounty program? Yeah, you can either have the experience from doing many programs, or you can have a tooling that supports you. Last example, imagine that you could discover and learn about patterns from certain hackers, that the tooling would tell you how you could fine-tune your programs so it would become more attractive to the type of hackers and researchers you aim to interact with. So if after all that you have wondered how you could participate, I want to show you a real-life example here. That's a testimonial we received recently from a full-time penetration tester that signed up on our platform and is taking action on our programs. Just on the side, he has made 37,000 Swiss francs additional income with his skills, and it looks really like he loves it. This could be somebody of you. In fact, 70% of the bounties that we pay out, they remain in Switzerland. So what we're building here is really a Swiss ecosystem made from Switzerland for Switzerland. And coming to an end, I don't want to leave without letting you know that we are looking for security heroes exactly like you. No matter if you're just in the lookout for a fun challenge, if you like to make some money on the side, or if you may be open to a whole new career path, those options could be worthwhile to have a look at. Together with you, we want to make the world a better place. We want to help Switzerland win in the digital age. Through our ecosystem, Switzerland becomes more resilient against cyber attacks, world-class in handling vulnerability, and a leader and role model for building public and digital trust. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much, Sandro.